Gougers, it's your girl Socks here, and today, of course, we're going to be doing a gouged eye look for day 14 of the 31 days of Halloween. So we're going to start off by taking the Wet n Wild black grease paint, and we're going to rub it like all over the eyes. We want raccoon eyes. So we're going to do a nice circle all over the eyes, get it nice and black, round circles around the eyes. This is just covering the eyes because we're gonna, put stuff on top of it. But I don't want to poke my eye later, so we're gonna do that first. Now I'm taking my Morphe Picasso palette and I'm gonna go in with that black right there, and I'm just gonna dab it right over that grease paint so I can mat it out because it's a little greasy. We don't want it too greasy. We're gonna mat it out, and so my hooded eyes won't stick onto the top of my lid and then it looks all horrible. So we fix that. Go in with the Crazy Art glue. It's in white, and I'm going to put it all over my eyebrows here, and I'm going to get it all over into the creases and everywhere, and I'm going to flatten it out and dry it out, just waxing up the eyebrows because we are going to be using liquid latex over the eyebrows and we don't want to pull those hairs out. So make sure you wax them up and keep them safe. You know what I mean? So we're taking two little cotton I had oval cotton pads, but they sell these in circle cotton pads, but I cut mine in half, which was really bad that I cut into a circle because then they started to peel apart. But right here I cut it into a circle, I folded it in half, and I'm cutting a little hole for the middle so I could see in my eye. You're gonna see, I'm gonna show you in a few minutes, but if you can, just buy the circle pads because it'll keep it all together and it won't come apart. Don't buy, I had oval ones and I made them into a circle and I cut out the seams to the side so it started like to peel apart. The layers were peeling apart. So just, so you won't go through it. You see, I made little holes in the middle. Those are going to be covered right over the eyes. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking the liquid latex. Make sure you shake it all up. Activate the ammonia. Take your little sponge. Be careful with your eyes. Don't get it into your eyes. And round circle. Oh, I almost got into my eye. Ooh, ooh. All right. So we're going to take and we're going to use it as an adhesive, and we're just putting those circle pads right over. But like I said, since I cut mine, you see how the layers peeled off? I was having a little hard time with it, so I had to re-glue them back on, and it was just giving me a little bit of problems. So just mental tip, use the circle ones, not the oval ones. You could use the oval ones and not cut them, but I would have had to make the scar bigger. So I went in with my Wet n Wild black grease paint again, and you have to like paint the black onto it, but since my layers were coming apart and the grease paint was just peeling the layers off, you see how it kept on moving? So what I did was, I did this for a little while and I was like, oh, this is not working. You're gonna see me try at least to blacken in a little bit, but my layers are coming off and I was just having a hard time trying to get this black. In the next video, actually the next one that's just gonna pop up, you're just gonna see me struggle with it for a while. I don't even know why you see me struggling. I'm looking for my other paint. I got another paint coming in. I got my phone just started listening to me out of nowhere. Siri just popped up. I don't know what the hell. Phone's listening to me. Anyways, I have this water activating paint. So I just took that paint and I started using the brush and I started painting on top of it because it's like a thicker water-based paint and it dries faster and it was much more blacker. So I just took that paint and I went right over it and I was painting. You want that whole circle, like a nice little circle black, because then around I'm gonna make flesh around my eyes, so don't worry about that. So I got it mostly black. The insides, you can still see the whiting of the pads. I fix that later, don't worry about it. You can always fix that stuff later. It's a process, But that was really weird. My phone just started fucking listening to me. Alright, so I'm taking the I had cotton balls right in front of me. So I was like peeling them apart to make little pieces of cotton pieces. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the liquid latex, use it as an adhesive. I'm going to go around the whole eye, and I'm going to use that to create skin. Now you can do it all, you can make it look crazy with the with the with the cotton, because you want it like a skin wrinkly ugly effect. So I'm just putting the latex all over the circle of my eyes, and I'm just adding the cotton, putting the latex over the cotton, and I did it only once. So one layer of cotton all around the eye, because it gets sticky to your hands. It gets frustrating to use. Cotton and liquid latex are like the most frustrating things to use ever. Like, it frustrates me to use these two things together. I'm not gonna even lie to you. So I'm just putting that on my eye now, and I'm gonna do it to both eyes. So we're gonna put the cotton and everything on both eyes, and we're gonna let all that dry. I'm sorry that I'm putting up these videos late, you guys, but life is happening to me. And I've been a little depressed, I'm not gonna lie. I'll come out with I have a blog that I've been doing that every day I'm coming out with a video of me just talking about random shit. It's called My Life as I Know It. If you want to go check it out, I already have 2 episodes up there. And it's just me blogging about me. I don't know. I'll probably add like other parts of my life to it. Anyways, as you can see, I'm doing my other eye and just adding the liquid latex, then a piece of the cotton, and then I put the liquid latex on top of the cotton. This one kind of messes up on me. You will see it goes all over my eye and everything because I get it caught up everywhere. Now you can do this, or you can buy the Gouged Eyes at the party store for $14.99 and just use the spirit gum and take the spirit gum, put it on there, and stick the skin piece onto your eye. And it has like a net. The one I saw at the store has like a net that you can see through, and then the gouged stuff on the outside. But I don't know. This is free. And it's fun to do if you like to do stuff like this like I do. So I go in with my Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker palette. Now I'm going to use all 3 of those colors. The light skin color, the dark brown, and that mahogany blood looking color. Now I start with that light brown color to make it look like a skin effect on top of my gouged eyes. But you can quickly notice that I gave up on that because... yeah, it was not working. I don't know. It just wasn't working. Watch, look. See? I don't know if it was a camera. Like, I could see it myself a little bit. But, yeah, I didn't like how it looked. I'm going to go into that. Then I go into the dark. So I dab that natural color all over the eyes because I'm like, okay, let me just get the outer corners. It's not coming out the color I want it to come, but as long as I get the outer corners, I'll be fine. Because you know what? When you're doing makeup like this, there's no mistakes. You want it to look disgusting and nasty, so, you know, I could always fix it with a darker color or some blood or something. I love doing this kind of makeup. I always say it. SFX makeup is my favorite makeup to do because I always say there's no mistakes in doing this kind of makeup, and it doesn't have to look glamorous or pretty. The horrible it looks, the better. Everybody loves it. So I just took that neutral color all over my edges and I dabbed it all out. I'm going to go in with the darker brown right now, and I'm going to dab right on top of that neutral color, right over the edges and over the rest of the, like, I'm just layering the colors. I also go in with that mahogany color, and I go inside of the eye and the wound where I want it to be like the gouged eyes and around the black, just creating like that dry blood nasty look around. And you can see that my layers are peeling of course. I already explained to you why. But you could avoid that by doing, you know, what I said to do earlier. And I'm going to fix it anyways. I'm going to take my black paint and I'm going to go right in with my little brush and I'm going to paint all those black areas so you're not going to be able to see it anyways. But I got tired of doing all of that and I wanted to cover those white spots. So I end up grabbing my Huda Beauty foundation and I take a little bit on my sponge and I start dabbing that foundation on those white spots there that you see. And I'm going to dab it all out and blend it all out. You see how better it's covering it up? Like my skin color, it's making that skin color. And it's just blending into my skin way much better. So I just ended up taking that. Now I think I go back in with my Fantasy Maker palette and I take that dark brown and that red mahogany color and I blend them both together over the gouged wound around the eye just to make it look a little bit better, you know. You want to blend everything out and you know it's I don't, you know, I've never taken a class for this, so I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but you just go with the flow. You go with what you think. Like I thought, you know, maybe I need a little bit more browns. I need a little bit more reds. Oh, it has to look disgusting. Like you want to think about it and play with it and just make it your own and make it look good. Like everybody has done a gouged eye look. I've seen everybody do it, you know, and everybody puts their own spin to it. You know, everybody like some girls add glam. Girls do their full makeup and then do the gouged eyes and put lipstick and all that. But you know, I go more for the horror type look. So as you see, I'm dabbing like that mahogany blood red color on there. And I'm just dabbing it all over. Because you know, gouged eyes doesn't look pretty. It should look red, disgusting, discoloration all over. And that's what I got. I got different color discolorations. Got the reds. And I'm going to go in with my little black there. My the water activated paint. I really love this paint. It's like face paint because it dries up really quick. And you see I'm just covering up the eyes. And even inside my eye that I can still see the layer because I didn't put eyeliner on. I didn't put the black eyeliner on. I forgot. So I just went in with that black and just boop, boop. See? Fix, fix, fix. Plus, you're not going to see it anyways when I add the blood and everything to it. It's going to look even much better. All right. We got that going. So I'm going to go in with my fake gel blood. This blood is like a coagulated blood. So it's like a gel, thick blood. So it sticks on better and it gives that nasty look. I'm just looking for a brush to put it on because it was like I'm running out of it. So you want to dab it on all over the gouge and I start like pasting it on, watch. And I'm like, yeah, I get into it. I'm like, yeah, this is going to look disgusting. So we were pasting it on. The dabbing motion wasn't really working for me. I was like, yeah, this is not working. I just took a lot of it and I was like, I want it to look jelly. I want the there's a is it Mefron? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But there's an SFX makeup company that makes like a bottle of these, but it comes like in a different container that you could scoop it out. Oh, I want it so bad. See, and I start just taking the gel and I start rubbing it all over the circle of the eyes. You know, you want to look at disgusting, like somebody ripped your eyes out. Doesn't it look so good? I'm going to take my other fake blood, the more liquidy one, but it's darker too. And I'm going to create tears. So I'm just going to let those drip down, create little tears on the bottom of the eye. Bam. It started to drip all the way down. And I've been ruining a lot of my clothes doing the liquid latex. And this fake blood does not come off your clothes, man. And I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't fall onto my shirt. And then it started going into my mouth, inside the side of my mouth. And I was like, oh, I don't want this in my mouth. But you'll do anything for the look. Do anything for the look. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Tears, gouged eyes. This is the end look, you guys. I hope you like this video. And please subscribe to my page if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Share, like. It wasn't such a bad video to do. Very quick and easy gouge look. Just little pads and some liquid latex. But as always, thank you for watching, you guys. Check out my other videos. Love ya.